It's a great pleasure to introduce you to Ksenia Fedoruk from ONLYOFFICE. I think they have an awesome product and are an awesome addition to the ownCloud ecosystem, and I'm really excited about what they have to present today. Please give her a warm welcome. Come on. And enjoy the talk.
Yeah, thanks, John. So, hello, my name is Ksenia and I represent ONLYOFFICE. And in this presentation, I will tell you about ONLYOFFICE online document editors, technology behind it, multiple collaborative features, and of course, about our integration with ownCloud. And at first, let me briefly introduce our project and explain why we are so tightly engaged with the document editing. So, ONLYOFFICE is a project of a Latvian software developer, Sensor Systems here, with headquarters in Riga. And we also have offices in the USA and in Russia. And ONLYOFFICE is an open source solution, distributed under a fair general public license. The project comprises powerful document editing features and also multiple productivity tools. And currently, the project already counts about 5 million users worldwide, and more than 1 million document files are stored in ONLYOFFICE Cloud. So, high-quality document processing is really a top priority for us. And now, our friendly and, of course, supportive ONLYOFFICE family counts 81 team members. Despite it not that a large number, our team provides a full cycle of product development and support, including coding, design, testing, preparing technical and API documentation, and of course providing professional assistance. And how did all begin, you might ask? So, the story of ONLYOFFICE began in 2009. Back then, we launched the project called TeamLab, and initially it was intended for improving the internal communication process among the members of our team. And that project was written in HTML4. But then, a bit later, we were really inspired by the new HTML5 technology, and we decided to build the first online editors based on it, rewriting the code from scratch. And yes, we managed it. And 2 years after the first big success of our editors at the CeBIT exhibition 2012, we took a decision to concentrate on developing Office applications. We rebranded the project, and ONLYOFFICE went open source. So, as a result, ONLYOFFICE online editors became, so to say, our main project, offering a vast number of ideas and opportunities for further development and improvement, such as, of course, integration with ownCloud. But first things first. And this July, ONLYOFFICE celebrated its 8th birthday. And we have achieved a lot. Since our mission to make online editors easy to use for everybody, we are always looking for new integration possibilities and of new ways of delivering our project to users. And for example, this year, we released Snap and App Image to Universal Linux packaging formats for our desktop editors. And what else? We considerably improved our mobile app for Android, making it comfortable pocket office for users on the go. We also created a contributor and beta tester community so that, on the other hand, users could directly take part in testing of our products, and on the other hand, our developers could work with the community to improve ONLYOFFICE. And of course, we have lots of plans for the future in all possible directions, such as implement end-to-end encryption while working with documents, to introduce a new security solution based on blockchain, to continue to improve our mobile apps, and both for iOS and Android, and of course to continue to integrate ONLYOFFICE with the most popular and most used services. So, since 2010, we have been developing online document editors that are as powerful and comprehensive as desktop ones, as well as that provide users with all the advantages of working online. And these are, of course, accessed from anywhere and from any device, quick file sharing, and with no doubts, real-time collaboration. And during these years, we found the only way to ensure high-quality work with documents based on 3 pillars. First, innovative technology that able to grant a complete freedom in document editing. Second, enhanced security measures that give strict control over data. And third, smartly organized service architecture. And before we start talking about the core technology behind OnlyOffice, I suggest that everybody who would like to see what actually is OnlyOffice and how it is functioning within ownCloud, join our test portal. You can see the address on the screen, and it's oncloud.onlyoffice.com/registration. You just need to enter your email address to get a verification link. And then you will be able to open a test doc, to edit it, to collaborate on it, but of course, if there will be more than 2 users in the doc. So you are really welcome to try. As said, our editors were the first ones built on HTML5 canvas. And the central element of this technology is obviously canvas, a container with different drawing elements such as lines, figures, shapes, frames, and so on and so on. And every canvas element defines the area where you can draw anything using scripts. This allows us to work with every symbol on the screen separately without affecting the whole structure of the document. And so it's like painting on a clean sheet of paper. And the main advantages of HTML5-based document are the following. All elements are rendered down to the last pixel, and HTML5 canvas uses internal tools for rendering objects, so it guarantees independence from a browser, also from device you may use. And as a result, your document looks the same while viewing, editing, and printing. HTML5 canvas also guarantees the full compatibility with all popular file formats. What else? The visible document area is treated as one object within HTML, and this allows a decrease in memory consumption. And of course, HTML5 canvas also allows us to add multiple features, multiple advanced tools to the editor's toolset. So no more limits, no more distortions, and no more pseudo-co-editing. And of course, the mentioned technology was not the only key to create the most effective document processing solution. Office OpenXML was chosen as a core file format in order to ensure compatibility with almost 90% of all the existing documents, and of course to avoid issues that are connected with format conversion. Then JavaScript as the most universal and popular web programming language. And important that OnlyOffice has one engine for online, mobile, and desktop versions. So this guarantees seamless switch between online and offline, and vice versa. And besides, we also have an adaptive web version for mobile devices. And now let's have a deeper look at our online document editors for text documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. Almost a year ago, our editors got the new tabbed interface. This type of interface groups editing instruments into functional tabs, and this lets you navigate through the growing number of tools easily. And by the way, this year our open source desktop editors also received this interface. And what about functionality? Here, ONLYOFFICE provides you with an advanced feature-rich toolset. You can add links, tables, charts, and you can adjust them. You can insert various text art objects, shapes, figures, and so on. And you can change font, styles, and much, much more. And as for collaboration features, ONLYOFFICE provides you with the flexible access rights management. So there are different types of access rights to the documents. There are 2 co-editing modes, and you can choose between them while editing your documents. There is inbuilt chat, so to discuss all small things right in the doc without leaving it. Of course, there is commenting, review and track changes mode, and revision and version control with the ability to restore the previous version. And as you see on the screen, in fast mode, all changes are shown in real time, while strict mode offers you some privacy, showing the changes after saving only. And what's really important is that while working on the same document, each user can activate any feature, any mode, independently of all other users. And let's take, for example, non-printing characters. They definitely make text formatting much easier, but not all users prefer to display them while editing their docs. And as you see, non-printing characters are hidden in the text of the first user, and they are displayed in the text of the second user, but nobody is disturbed. Here is another example. There are 3 users editing the same doc in real time. And the first user is just making some changes. The second user is using the track changes mode, and the third is writing and replying to comments. And the first user has non-printing characters hidden, and the first user, in the text of the first user, these non-printing characters are displayed, and 2 other users have them hidden. But again, nobody is disturbed. And so this freedom of editing is achieved since document processing was moved to the client side. And now a question for all of you. How often do you use undo-redo options while editing your docs? I guess pretty often, yes. But actually this simple action, like canceling your own last move while editing the same doc, can be a very hard task in this case. And through model that used in many other solutions means that only the one who made the last change can cancel it. And other users just have to wait for their turn. In ONLYOFFICE, clear algorithms help avoid such conflicts. And we have separate lists of actions for each user. And we uphold this principle even in fast mode. So we mark actions of each user, and they could undo their own moves without affecting their co-authors. And another thing that we're saying about our editors is, of course, plugins. JavaScript makes it possible to add various plugins to extend functionality. And currently, many developers and many ONLYOFFICE clients are experimenting with adding new plugins to ONLYOFFICE, and they can use examples available on our GitHub. Data security and data protection is, of course, another crucial question for everyone who works with docs online. Document log feature in ONLYOFFICE allows logging the entire file, also its certain parts, from deleting and editing. There is digital document signing, restrictions for copying and printing, and also strict access control. And the server level of data protection is implemented, among many other things, with JSON web token and limited cache lifetime. And important that no user's data is stored on the server. And now we are also working on new methods of securing data with blockchain. And speaking about ONLYOFFICE architecture, as I have already mentioned, document processing is performed on the client side. And this allows decreasing server loading. Only file opening and file conversion tasks are performed on the server side. And If providing you with some numbers, our experience showed that one 8-core server with 32 GB RAM is enough for more than 1,000 simultaneously edited documents. And for big enterprises, OnlyOffice also allows building a cluster to run document server and all the needed infrastructure in a distributed manner, providing as a result high performance and availability. And important that there is no limit for number of users. So you can build a cluster of any capacity and you can extend it at any time. And what else? OnlyOffice has a universal API for integration with third-party services. And highly demanded by our customers is integration with ownCloud. And thus, our long-term customer who prefers OnlyOffice and ownCloud to solve day-to-day tasks as regards document sharing, document collaboration is GVDG. It's a joint facility of Göttingen University and the Max Planck Society. And it functions as a data and IT competence center for the Max Planck Society and as a data center for the university. And currently, GVDG is divided into 6 working groups, counting about 150 employees with 45 scientists among them. And another our key customer who uses OnlyOffice in combination with ownCloud is Skibo, the campus cloud. Skibo is a project of Think and Share NRW, and it's an association of 28 universities and also research institutions in North Rhine-Westphalia. Skibo is a cloud storage service for research, studying and teaching, and it is aimed for students, for teachers, for employees of the participating universities. And another customer in terms of our integration with ownCloud is ARNet, Australia's academic and research network. And actually, ARNet is a founder of the internet in Australia, and it offers a network infrastructure and portfolio of products and services for research and for education sector. And so, what we offer our clients in terms of our integration with ownCloud. But do you believe that actually everything started with just one comment in the ownCloud community saying that OnlyOffice editors and ownCloud were a match made in heaven. And then we created a connector, or ready-to-use integration app that enables editing and collaboration on documents that's stored in ownCloud right within its interface. And OnlyOffice Online editors support file version history, federated share option, editing via public links, and much more. And so, what do you like most about ownCloud? Its file sync and share, and of course data security can be extended through integration with ownCloud. And as a result, you get secure and reliable collaboration on documents for your enterprise. Of course, we are constantly working on our integration app, adding new features such as JSON Web Token signature between requests, between ownCloud and OnlyOffice, full-featured mobile editing mode, or ability to open a file from the connected external storage. And as for our to-do list, we are planning to make document editing within ownCloud even more secure, and of course to make user experience with our app, with our editors even more seamless and comfortable. And for that, we are planning to add new features such as ability to log the file while editing, or ability to rename the file and see the changes history right from the OnlyOffice editor's interface. And now you may ask how to set up OnlyOffice within ownCloud. Actually, you can find detailed instructions and needed information in our API, and you can see the address here on the slide. And now I will just briefly explain the most important highlights. To be able to edit documents within ownCloud with OnlyOffice, you need an instance with OnlyOffice document server that is resolvable and connectable both from ownCloud and any end users. And to install the integration app for ownCloud, administrators can refer to the inbuilt market, but of course there is an ability to install it manually. And if you don't have much experience with ownCloud or with OnlyOffice, but you would like to try, you can get installed and already configured OnlyOffice document server with connected to ownCloud using Docker Compose, and you need just a couple of commands to do it. And then actually all settings are set up automatically. And now you are also able to install OnlyOffice in combination with ownCloud as a virtual app appliance from the Univention App Center. And here Univention has minimized the effort that needed for installation. Users just download it, then moved to the virtualization platform, run the setup wizard, and the rest is self-configured automatically. So it's a new and easy way to run OnlyOffice and ownCloud. And now let's speak a little bit about configuration of OnlyOffice document server within ownCloud. So ownCloud and OnlyOffice document server can be installed either on different computers or on the same machine. And in case you select the latter option, your network configuration might not allow requests between two servers. And for that, you need to set advanced server settings. So to set the address for internal requests between two servers. And here is our settings page of OnlyOffice document server within ownCloud instance. And the first field here is document server address. You need to specify it, of course, and it must be connectable both from ownCloud and from the user browser. And at the same time, ownCloud server address must also be accessible from OnlyOffice for correct work. And then, as you see, there are two fields with advanced server settings, and this is what I told you about in the previous slide. Then there is the fourth field, secret key. This secret key you need to make your instance more secure. So if you specify it, you secure your instance with JSON Web Token signature. And then you also have to specify it in OnlyOffice configuration file. And a top burning question we are often asked concerns format editing capabilities and sounds like, how do you guys handle with ODF? And yes, we work with ODF and we convert it to Office Open XML. And as for online document editors within ownCloud, all ODF files are opened for viewing, but there is an option to convert them in the context menu. And then you can edit it. But from now on, and this feature was released just a week ago, you are able to open ODF files directly for editing. So you need to check the needed formats in the settings, and it's the last setting here at the bottom of the page. So administrators can turn on or turn off editing of ODF files. And then there is no need for manual conversion. And one more news we would like to share with you today, and it was prepared exclusively for the conference. Now you are able to connect not only two servers, not only OnlyOffice document server with ownCloud server, but also you are able to connect ownCloud to OnlyOffice desktop client. And as a result, you are able to edit your files stored in ownCloud with desktop, with local editors. And it gives you several advantages, such as support of local spell checker, of local fonts, direct access to print service, and advanced work with buffer. So you're really welcome to visit our official page on GitHub to check the source code of all modules, of all plugins and API. And you're welcome with your questions now. And thank you so much for your attention. So, any questions? Okay, yeah, please. Yeah, actually we are working on it, and maybe in the I don't know when, but soon it will be possible. Integration with Moodle. So we are working on connector, also on connector that will enable document editing within Moodle. Yeah, yes, please. You mean within ownCloud? Yeah, this is the answer. We are working on it. Yeah. More questions? Okay. You can find us there. We are. And ask any questions you would like. We have technical guys with us. So, welcome. And thank you again.